if you ask me, what is that which somebody should use during the day? One thing to be used at the night, it would fulfill the day cream and the night cream. So that single thing to be used in the day. A good skin and good hair, as I always tell my patients, it is a mirror of your inner healthy metabolism.
Why is Korean skincare so popular and what sets it apart from the rest of the world of skincare?
Say double cleansing of their face. Okay?
Sounds fancy. We've heard a lot of things saying that sunscreen can help protect you from skin cancer. Is there any truth to these facts?
So yes, sunscreen is required to decrease the effect of UV rays.
And why is it essential to maintain healthy skin?
People want to look younger, and for that they want to do something to decrease the damage on the skin and to look younger, fresh and glowing. Start with one product in one day, continue that new product for 2 days, and then the second new product you should start after 2 days. This helps in finding out कि किस product से problem हुई, अगर हुई तो. Sensitive word जब भी आएगा skin के साथ, it means the skin health is down.
ऐसे कौन से थोड़े से key components हैं जो आप कहेंगे they should be there in every good skincare routine? Hello and welcome back to Twachaa by Saraswat's podcast. This week we will be talking about skincare routines, Korean skincare, and how do you customize a skincare routine specifically for your skin type. Stay till the end to find out more. With us is Dr.Preeti Saraswat. Hello ma'am.
Hello.
It is a great pleasure to have you here again.
Thank you.
And what is a skincare routine and why is it essential to maintain healthy skin?
So you see, skincare routine is important because when you go out during the day, you work, and then during each passing day, there are certain things which damage your skin. Naturally, when a baby is born, he has very supple, smooth, glowing skin. But when we grow up, the skin cell turnover decreases, and also this leads to dullness and other damages on the skin. So in order to avoid that, because people want to look younger, and for that they want to do something to decrease the damage on the skin and to look younger, fresh and glowing. So that is why skincare routine is followed by many people, and it is important.
Would you say that there is a one fix-all product, or is glowing skin a product of years of constant skincare routine practice?
So you see, good skin and good hair, as I always tell my patients, it is a mirror of your inner healthy metabolism. A healthy body will always have a glowing and fresh looking skin.
So the first thing everyone needs to take care of is their health.
Yes, of course. So there are certain problems which show on the skin if you have. So healthy skin shows a healthy body. That is for sure. But even if you are healthy, but your skin is a bit, you feel it's not that glowing or that supple, which it should be, then it means there are certain harmful things which your skin is exposed to, or there are certain things which you need to take care in order to have a better skin. And uske liye I don't think one product is enough.
Acha.
Because you need to cleanse your skin, then you need to push off the dead cells, and then you need certain nourishment to the skin.
और अगर ये चीज़ करनी है तो ये धीरे धीरे स्टेप बाय स्टेप ही हो सकती है, क्योंकि हर दिन फॉर एग्जांपल आप अपनी स्किन को 1% बेटर बना लीजिए. यू कैन कीप दैट इन योर माइंड.
So even if it's not getting 1% better, at least you are maintaining your skin. So see, we all are aging. Every passing day, the skin is aging. And what aging means? It means certain changes in the skin structure. You cannot, escape that. What you can do is, you can do certain things, you can follow certain routines, you can give certain nourishments for your skin to be healthier for a longer period of time. Iske liye everything is done.
ऐसे कौन से थोड़े से की कंपोनेंट्स हैं जो आप कहेंगे that they should be there in every good skincare routine?
Okay, so first of all, you should know how nicely you are washing your skin. Not every face wash is there for everyone. So you should know which face wash to use so that you are not depleted of your normal things. Then you should know how to exfoliate, and then you should know what vitamins or nourishments you need to apply and at what juncture of day. कौन सुबह क्या लगा सकते हैं, रात को क्या लगा सकते हैं, एंड मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट ऑफ ऑल स्किन sun protection. These are certain things.
We will go into the details about exfoliation and such things in a bit, but for now I want to ask you something which comes before you choose a skincare routine. The first thing, as we all know, you need to do is to identify your skin type. Would you say that's correct?
Yes, absolutely. This is extremely important that we all know what type of skin we have, and believe me, almost everybody knows that.
Acha.
We have dermascopes, like I also have 2-3 dermascopes in my chamber, very handy. And whenever a person comes for consultation, I do prefer to do a quick dermascopy to find out the skin type. And skin type is important because, okay, now let me tell you what are the different skin types people have. So one thing can be dry skin. So you have, when you find out with the dermascope, you see the water percentage, hydration percentage is very low. So that is a dry kind of skin. Usually आप देखोगे कि थोड़ा flakiness हो रहा है, थोड़ा redness हो रहा है, कभी itching हो रहा है, तो that is a
symptom of dry skin.
थोड़ा सा dry skin. हाँ. People say कि मैम खिंच रहा है. It's like I'm having lack of moisture.
That happens mostly in the winters.
Yes. So in winters, when you wash your face, mostly you are left with a drier kind of skin, and it's like khich raha hai.
Really uncomfortable.
Yes. So this is dry skin. With dry skin also comes sensitive skin. So this dryness can always lead to sensitivity. Otherwise also a person can have a sensitive skin and with dry skin. Then the second type, which is very opposite to this, is oily skin. So oily people, they say, ma'am, when I get up in the morning, I feel oil is here, oil is here, oil is here, oil is here, especially on the T-zone. And sometimes people are having oily skin all over their face. These are those people who are very much under problem with acne-prone skin. They tend to keep on having breakouts now and then, sometimes more, sometimes less. And it depends on the climate also. Winters mein people say, ma'am, I'm okay. See, if winters hai, thoda sa dryness hai and I'm okay. But as soon as the spring comes, I start having breakouts. I had a patient who said, madam, every April to June, I'm having breakouts like hell. So these are different kinds. Okay, so first was dry along with sensitive, then oily, acne prone. And this can also be sensitive. Yeah, you were saying?
You already answered my question in your last sentence. You said oily skin can be sensitive skin.
Yes.
But the next question I have, क्या ये दोनों different होते हैं, like dry skin plus sensitive skin and oily skin plus sensitive skin? इन दोनों में sensitive skin आ रही है, but is the way to treat them different?
See, sensitive word जब भी आएगा skin के साथ, it means the skin health is down. So sensitive skin is not something to be कि ठीक नहीं हो सकता. अगर आप अपनी हेल्थ को बेटर करोगे स्किन की, then you will have a healthy skin, but it will be dry or it will be oily. So dryness and oiliness is a characteristic of skin, but sensitivity is something which means your skin is somewhat unhealthy because it has lost its barrier function. This is something I will tell you. What is barrier function? So skin has certain functions. See, it is the largest organ of our body is skin. अब वो एक डायनामिक ऑर्गन है. इट्स नॉट कि वो बस लगी हुई है, ऐसा नहीं है. इट्स अ डायनामिक ऑर्गन. डायनामिक इन द सेंस जो उसका अपर एपिडर्मिस पार्ट है और लोअर डर्मिस पार्ट है, तो दिस एपिडर्मिस कीप्स ऑन रिन्यूइंग इटसेल्फ एवरी 42 days. ओके, सो ये एक डायनामिक ऑर्गन है. तो अगर इसके जो फंक्शंस हैं उसमें कि भाई बाहर का बैक्टीरिया एंड वेरियस माइक्रोब्स एंड ऑल द थिंग्स आउटसाइड शुड नॉट बॉदर मी and should not get inside my skin and create pimples or allergies and things like that. So this is what is sensitive skin. इसको ठीक कर सकते हैं. But then dry skin is there, oily skin is there, oily acne prone skin is there, and then you always have aging skin by after 35 or
How
after
does someone know if they have just plain old normal skin without any dryness, without any oiliness? Because it's very natural कि कभी कभी तो सबके मुंह पे थोड़ा सा तेल होगा ही, like that's very natural. पर how does someone know कि उनकी skin normal है या फिर it's a bit
वो
more towards
आपके
the...
पास आएंगे नहीं. They will not come to me.
अच्छा.
उनको कुछ problem ही नहीं होगा ना. They'll be happy at home. So if you have a normal skin, you have no problem. You do not suffer from excessive oiliness. You do not suffer from itching, flaking, and you are absolutely okay. So you won't come to us.
We just talked about how सब लोगों की different kinds of skins होती हैं. पर which ingredients should someone choose based on their skin type, and why should they choose them?
So this is a very important question.
Sorry, let's just start with dry skin because we mentioned that first in the last part too.
Okay, so see, if I have a dry skin, I would like my skin to have some hydration, some moisture, so that this khichna and this all is taken care of, and I do not have that itchiness, flakiness. So if you come to me, I'll do a dermoscopy and I'll find out that yes, the moisture content is less. Now, we need to improve the hydration of the skin, but not by putting normal moisturizers with a lot of watery content. Reason being, if I do that, what will happen? The water from the moisture, when it will sit on my skin, it will send wrong signals inside. So see, our human body is exemplary. Maximum things, they work on a feedback mechanism. So if there is a feedback from my skin to my inner tissues, there is enough water, don't send any more water outside, they will not get water. So that way they will be deprived of water which they should have got from inside. And you have a moisturizer sitting on top, which is something you have externally applied. Your skin does not have that. And the second thing, when you apply that moisturizer, your dead skin will not be able to come out. It will keep on sitting layer by layer. And then again, this will send wrong signals inside that you have enough tissue here. We do not need new cells from inside, which are healthy tissues.
So should you not put moisturizer at all if it doesn't work?
Yes, so those moisturizers which have a lot of water, which are a mixture of lipids and little proteins, they should be, changed to those creams or moisturizers having ceramides or hyaluronic acid or emollients, so a different kind of thing.
So that's it for dry skin. What about oily skin?
So oily skin already is pumping out more and more oil. All right. So we need to take care of that excessive oil so that the pores are not clogged. See, there is a mechanism of oil to come out. With every hair root on your face, you have its own sebaceous gland which pumps out little oil every now and then. That whole system should be intact for good glowing skin full of shiny sebum.
Sorry to cut you off, but this is true for both males and females, right?
Yes, okay. Everyone. This is true for all the skin, all the oily skins, that if your pumping system of oil is intact, you have no clogging in between, oily skin is very good to look at. It will shine, it will glow. The problem comes when due to different factors, the oil pipeline, which I must say here, it gets clogged up. That leads to whiteheads, blackheads, acne, the pustular acne, and sometimes, the abscesses also, the nodulocystic acne. So what we need to do is, we need to take care of excessive sebum. So that sebum is that oil. We need to take care that it should be taken off of the face every now and then. So your face wash will have the properties to decrease that oil. Only then it will help you. Okay, so this is for the oily skin. Sometimes we need even oily toners, which are astringents, and sometimes we need masks also, so that this excessive oil can be taken care of.
Which ingredients would you recommend for oily skin?
In what? In face wash?
Yeah, let's start with face wash.
So in face wash, see, there are so many natural ingredients which can help you. But if you want to, name the ingredients, then it may have salicylic acid, it may have niacinamide and tea tree oil. These things which decrease the excessive oil, and at the same time they calm down your skin, because oily skin is very commonly sensitive skin, because it can lead to acne and sometimes the pigmentation also.
Now we'll move on and go to some basic skincare steps. So we've touched upon this before, so the basic steps of skincare, such as exfoliation and cleansing your face with water. But this time, I think people want to know a bit more in depth about each of the steps. So as you said, the first step should always be cleaning your face.
Yes. The first step should always be cleansing. That cleansing, the cleanser should be according to your skin type. We've discussed the types of skins. Then after cleansing, once or twice a week, you can use a scrub for exfoliation. For that, I mainly ask my patients to use a mechanical exfoliator. So like you have in the markets, but it should not have too many of chemical ingredients in it. So every time using AHA and BHA will, they will inflame your skin. You need to calm down. Use exfoliation.
You need to take care of your skin as if you actually love it.
Yes. So you need not exfoliate every time, every day. You need to do that once or maximum twice a week. Then every day after cleansing your face, you need to hydrate the skin, moisturize it, and you need to vitaminize in many cases. For that, you need to take care of the barrier function of the skin so that your skin is healthy. You need not go into the sensitive region. So you need to take care of your skin so that it is healthy. Then put on the sun protection factor, which is SPF. Then you are ready for the day.
And you're ready for the day.
Yeah.
You mentioned a bit about improving the barrier function of the skin. I would like to touch on that a little more, because we all know it's all the hype these days, because everybody wants to have collagen and ceramides and this and that. How does the barrier function of the skin actually work?
So you see, of many functions of the skin, one of the most important is barrier function. What barrier means? Skin is a barrier between the outer
I'm
microbes.
sorry, but the barrier function remains the same for dry and oily both skins, right?
Of course, yes. Barrier function is something for a healthy skin. So whenever you have some problem with the skin, you have breakouts, you have immense pigmentation, allergies, itching, flakiness, redness, it means the barrier function is compromised.
Okay.
So this is a layman's way of finding out whether my barrier function is okay or not.
So is barrier function just a fancy way of saying the sensitive skin?
Yes. So
Okay.
in sensitive skin, always the barrier function is compromised. So barrier means there is a barrier between the outer environment. There are microbes, there are pollutants, there are allergens, and the inner environment of your skin. So if your skin is able to tolerate everything, it is not sensitive, it has a lot of, it can tolerate many things, then the barrier function is okay. Now, to understand it, let us imagine a wall being built by bricks. Okay, so these bricks are actually the skin cells. So layer by layer, there are bricks, there are corneocytes, your outermost skin cells. And then around the corneocytes, around the bricks, you have that masala, that, cement and all. So that masala or the cement actually has the ceramides and lipids and other things in it, which take care of the corneocytes, which take care of the bricks.
Which makes sure that the wall does not fall down.
Exactly.
And once the wall falls down, you have sensitive skin, and you need to
Yes.
strive to achieve what you had before.
Yes, exactly. So I believe I'm able to give you this message that barrier function is one of the most important functions, and to repair that, we need certain compounds which help you. So ceramides and hyaluronic acid is one of them. So barrier function repair cream is very helpful that way, and it should be applied by almost everyone.
Would you say that there is a difference in the basic steps that a person should take depending on whether they have a dry skin or whether they have an oily skin?
For the skin taking care of, yes, of course. So you see, in the dry skin, we do not need much of oils, cleansing materials in the cleansers. They need to be simple cleansers which are actually hydrating, and you just need to cleanse your skin. And then you need to moisturize the skin. You need to seal the hydration. That hydration sealing can be with ceramides, with emollients, and then you need to vitaminize the skin for a more nourishment, to give more nourishment to your skin. Okay. Then for the oily skin, you need a cleanser which pulls off the excess oil so that the pores are not clogged and you are spared from acne forming structures. So your face wash is definitely different from the dry skin. Then you need to use a toner also. A toner can be used for the dry skin also, but in the oily skin, the toner should be astringent, which not only brings the pH of your skin towards normal 5.5, but also pulls off extra oil. And then you need to moisturize, because see, there is a difference between oiliness and hydration. So our oily skin can be dehydrated at the same time. Okay. Have you seen somebody having redness and flakiness around the noses?
Yeah.
So in those patients, they are very typical of having oily skin along with dehydration. So they have the redness and flakiness and they don't know what to do. So we need to take care that we pull the excess oil, but we give hydration at the same time.
आपने जो skincare routine बताया है, that is very good for the morning, but can someone use the same things in the evening, or should they change a few things?
Evening skincare routine is a bit, different, because in the morning you go out and you should be ready for all the harsh pollutants and allergens in the atmosphere. At night, you need to clean up. If somebody's using makeup, they have to clean up that. Otherwise, also the pollutants, the dust, and the residues from whole day, you need to clean that up, either with water itself or with face wash. अगर आपको लगता है कि फेस वॉश नहीं यूज़ करना, खाली पानी से कीजिए, बट एक बार कीजिए. करने के बाद ऑयली एक्ने प्रोन स्किन वाले, they have to use an anti-acne face pack. It is very important and very good for them. I'll tell you which face pack. But after that face pack, if they are having a lot of oil, they can use every day. Otherwise, you can customize as per your need. Week में एक बार, week में 2 बार. And then you need to either hydrate your skin by barrier repair, or you need to use a retinol cream, which will increase your skin turnover. So it is a very wonderful anti-aging cream, which can be used can be used by everyone who is more than 30-35 years of age. Otherwise, also we have seen in acne-prone skin, when we give treatments for acne, retinol helps us in increasing the turnover of the cells, and therefore the acne is reduced.
And you suggested retinol in the evening routine because it reacts with sunlight, right?
Yes, retinol should always be used at bedtime. And when you are using retinol, you wake up every day with nice, good, smoother skin, you need to use SPF in the daytime because your skin becomes a bit sensitive to the sunlight, and the sun protection factor, the sunscreen, has to be used. Definitely.
Lately, we have been seeing a lot of Korean influencers gaining popularity in India. And that leads me to the most major and burning question I have today for you. Why is Korean skincare so popular, and what sets it apart from the rest of the world of skincare?
So lately, I also have started getting patients who come to me and say, Doctor, I need a very glowing, flawless skin, which is like Korean skin and which is glass-like skin. So I want that. Now, what I want to suggest here is that there are certain basic differences between India and Korea. To start with, the atmospheric climatic differences, the food habits, They eat a lot of non-fried, boiled food, seafood and other boiled dishes. And we do a lot of vaghar and choka and desi
Just
ghee
for
and
some comparison, you're absolutely right. Just for some comparison, in Korea, the most key ingredient for a curry is water.
okay.
And in here for us, the most basic ingredient of a curry is a paste of garlic, onions, desi ghee, tomato.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the food difference and spices, we have a lot of spices which they do not have. They do not eat them. Then apart from that, there are genetic differences. We are different people. But still, see, what happens is in the Korean skin trend, they take care of their skin in certain ways, which is very elaborate. And to suggest more, I should tell you that what they start with is they start with, say, double cleansing of their face. Okay?
Sounds fancy.
Yes. So this double cleansing is the first cleanser is actually oil-based cleanser or micellar water. So if you remember your 7th, 8th physics, if you try to mix oil in water, it doesn't mix.
Because of a density difference.
Yes, but it forms very small spherical particles. This micellar water or oil is the first cleanser. So the reason they gave is that this will take care of all the oil substances on the face. So things which dissolve in the oil. So hydrophobic things, they will be taken care of. Then the second cleanser is water cleanser for the things, the dirt and everything which is taken care of by the water and also any of the oil residue. So this double cleansing is there. And then after that, all the steps for the glass trend. Actually, this glass trend is the name coined in 2018. Before that, everybody knew Korean skin, and I mean, everywhere you find good skin people. But this glass word came in 2018. So the steps which I am now, enumerating is the glass trend steps. So after the double cleansing, they come to the exfoliation of the skin. So exfoliation, the scrub is used along with some physical component. Maybe it has chemical components also, but they scrub the face for the dead skin removal so that the skin gets, renewed early and you have fresh glowing skin cells. Then from number 3 to sun's SPF, they have almost 7 things to put. Now, all these things are watery based because they want that, glassy, illuminating, reflecting look with minimum pores and no breakouts, all this. So they need that reflection of glass to have. So they put what they say is essence. Now, essence is something in between the serum and the cream. So it's not thick, it's not very thin. This essence in water based, they use sometimes like things like vitamin C, things like other snail mucin, and derived from their home ingredients. So they try to incorporate that in 6-7 steps, and then they stop with SPF. So once you use so many things in the morning itself, then you need to carry out this look throughout the day. So what people have come out with, they have also come out with makeups which imitate the glass look. So if you type online, you will get a number of products, including thin, shimmering foundation and highlighters. And with that, they fulfill your glass look. But if you want to know the glass look of the skin, if you want to have that, then you need to follow this whole step. And after that also, first of all, I think these many things to be used, maybe it doesn't suit you. It cannot suit everyone. Every product cannot suit everyone. So you need to chalk out what things will be useful. So I have been having patients who come and suggest me, doctor, please write some good snail mucin for me.
Oh, so
So first of all,
so do they want to incorporate the Korean
Yes.
principles into their daily
yes,
routine?
because they think that that is better,
Okay.
because the Korean people are having very good glassy skin. But then you see, with the environment here, with the food habits we have, we need to chalk out our own ways which suits us. Okay, so maybe the things may be helpful to you, but there is no way to find out apart from the fact that you apply that. But then you can use them, you can see for yourself whether it suits you or not, and then you take good care of your skin and it definitely will become better. There is no second thought to it.
Are there any targeted treatments or serum which can help people achieve that quote unquote glass look?
So I'm not sure about the glass look, but definitely we prescribe targeted serums or ointments or creams to people who have some problem on their skin. Suppose somebody is having dry, flaky skin, then we would definitely like to prescribe hydrating hyaluronic acid or barrier repair ceramides to them. And also the vitamin C along with hyaluronic acid will take care of the brightness of the face and glowing skin in the daytime. So if you ask me, what is that which somebody should use during the day and one thing to be used at the night, and it would fulfill the day cream and the night cream. So that single thing to be used in the day is vitamin C along with hyaluronic acid. It will help you for the day. And for the night, you need to have a night cream which contains retinol. So if you combine both of them during the day, during the night, you are done.
Which are some of the targeted treatments like hydrofacial or such things which can complement your skincare routine? And is it important to tell your doctor about the ingredients you're putting on your skin before going for one of these
Absolutely,
treatments?
absolutely. It is very essential that you tell your doctor what all things you are applying during the day, during the night, what all products you are putting on your skin, so that we know how your skin is at the present times and what all you are using. Because if we suggest you any, say, hydrofacials or any chemical peel treatments or any microdermabrasion, which is skin peeling, or any such therapy, we need to know what all things you are applying so that there is no interaction between the two.
Let's take this on a step-by-step basis.
Yes.
So let's start with microdermabrasion. What is something that a person cannot be using if they want to undergo a microdermabrasion?
So if I say in a nutshell, if you're using retinol, you need to stop it, say 48 hours, like 2 to 3 days before you come for any skin procedure, to be on the safer side. Because if you're using retinol, then your skin healing becomes slower. And if we are doing any procedure, we would like the skin to heal and, get better very fast. So stop it for 2 days and then come for any procedure. And, pardon, what else you asked?
Let's say you're doing hydrofacial.
Yes.
What do you need to be on the lookout for?
Yes. So hydrofacial is something which is very superficial. So you see, whenever we do a procedure on the skin, it is either very superficial or medium depth. We never go, deep procedures. We never do that. So hydrofacial comes on the very superficial things. Very superficial means it remains on the corneocyte level, on the upper epidermis. We do not come to the lower epidermis also, upper epidermis. The dead cells is removed. So hydrofacial mainly has those 3 serums which we try to infuse in the skin layer so that you get a glowy face, a smoother face. But along with that, we can incorporate microdermabrasion skin polish also, and various other masks which are whitening masks. And according to the skin type, we can choose anti-sebum things or hydrating things. And then to complement with that, we can use a carboxy mask which gives you instant brightness. So all that can be done together. And the basic thing is that any active ingredient should be stopped around 2 days back. And we should know whatever you are using.
We've heard a lot of things saying that sunscreen can help protect you from skin cancer, or that sunscreen is the only way and the most important way to stop your skin from aging. Is there any truth to these facts?
So let me answer one by one. First, you asked sunscreen can help us protect from skin cancer. So you see, there have been studies in which we have found out that sun is a major source of problems in the cells, which directly points towards the nucleus of the cells, and it may lead to skin cancer. So yes, sunscreen is required to decrease the effect of UV rays on skin. But then coming to your next question, sunscreen is not the only way. So once you want to help yourself, you do not want any damaging effect of UV rays, you need to put a sunscreen. You also need to reapply that sunscreen depending upon whether you are outdoors or indoors. If you are indoors, you may very well reapply after 2 to 3 hours. So what I write on the patient's prescription, it's usually like, suppose they move out of their house at around 8:30. So I write 8 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and then 2 o'clock. After 2, usually after 2 to 3 hours, the sun is down. So you need to reapply. If you're outdoors, you may even need to reapply after every 2 hours or 1 hour also, depending upon the extent of sun. Okay. So sunscreen along with your glasses, wide brimmed glasses, then your wide hat. And also if you are applying a cloth, India में it's very common. लोग कपड़ा बांध के लड़कियां चलती हैं आराम से. So that cloth should be white, thick cloth. जिससे आप ऐसे देखो सन के अगेंस्ट तो आपको लाइट नहीं दिखे. So it should be opaque enough to not let you see the sunlight. So that thick white opaque cloth should be applied. You can tie around your lower half of face along with upper half, and then you are done.
So for those of you wanting to know more about SPF sun protection, we have a whole podcast dedicated to that. You can click right here and you can go to that podcast. So moving on, are there any universal skincare tips जो सब लोगों को इस्तेमाल करनी चाहिए?
Yes, जो सब लोगों को इस्तेमाल करने की चीज़ें जिससे उनकी स्किन हेल्दी बनी रहे, उसमें सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट है बैरियर रिपेयर क्रीम.
क्यों?
जिसमें ceramides हों. So ceramides, NG, it means they are derived from plants. They are very important. So for that, we have created Twachaa by Saraswat barrier repair cream. This needs to be applied every day in the morning so that your skin is ready to take all the pollutants and allergens the whole day long. This you can repeat at night also, depending upon whether you need or not.
Is vitamin C antioxidant serum also something that can be used by everyone? Because it has vitamin C, it has vitamin E, it has loads of other antioxidants, and I don't see a reason why everyone can't take that too.
You're right. Vitamin C is tolerated by almost everyone except for people who are very acne prone. Okay. Sometimes vitamin C, because our Twachaa by Saraswat vitamin C has ascorbic acid to an optimum level. So it is 20.
It has light ascorbic acid.
Yes, it has light, but it has the ingredient is actually effective. So when you have a good effective ingredient, sometimes this vitamin C does not suit to people who are very acne prone. So only they require to stop vitamin C for a limited amount of time in which they are having the breakouts. Otherwise, it is well tolerated. I don't find, I have not met anyone who is having allergy or something to it.
अगर किसी की dry skin है, तो I would recommend them to go for our hydrating cleanser, which has hyaluronic acid. What other things should they combine that with to make the perfect skincare routine for themselves?
So this hydrating cleanser, apart from hyaluronic acid, it also has aloe vera and it has cucumber extract also. So that way when you wash your face, it doesn't deplete your skin of the normal hydration and moisture it has. Actually, it hydrates it. So after using a hydrating cleanser, the dry skin people, they then can apply vitamin C serum, which also contains ascorbic acid and hyaluronic acid, and then they need to apply barrier repair cream. This will finish their morning routine after they apply sunscreen. So this is for the dry skin, right?
Oily skin?
Yeah, for the oily skin, they need to change the cleanser. So the cleanser has to be deep cleansing. Twachaa by Saraswat deep cleansing face wash, which will decrease the oil, but it will not deplete the oil. So because you need certain amount of oil to take care of your skin. After that, they need to use the toner for oily skin, which is astringent.
The Twachaa by Saraswat oil astringent.
Exactly.
And that can also help you fight acne because it has salicylic acid in it.
Of course, yes. This was the major reason of making it, because oily skin toner needs to be something which lets my skin fight against the acne. So you can actually spray it, or you can use it on a cotton ball and then you can dab it on your face. After this, your skin is ready to face the whole day for without excess oil, right? After this, you can apply a barrier cream, or you can straight away apply a sunscreen. I would like to refrain from vitamin C for the amount of days when you're having breakouts.
And if using these products leads to some sensitivity issues, which products should be stopped for a while?
This is a very important question, because whenever somebody comes to a routine, to a regime of products, I always tell them to start with one product in one day. Continue that new product for 2 days, and then the second new product you should start after 2 days. So that way, if I have written some 4 or 5 products to complete a regime so that they have good, glowing, smooth, hydrating skin, then they need to start a new product after 2-3 days, so that they start the regime in say 10 to 15 days even. So in 7 days, 10 days, they come in the regime, and then they start having the full effect. This helps in finding out कि किस product से problem हुई अगर हुई तो. Otherwise क्या होगा? Whenever you have that allergy to any product, because see, everything cannot suit everyone. So there are some things which are very good for many people, but they do not suit to somebody. तो अगर आप एक प्रोडक्ट स्टार्ट करके उसको 2 दिन यूज़ करके नया प्रोडक्ट 2 दिन बाद यूज़ करो, देन यू विल नो एग्जैक्टली, आपने श्योर फुटेड हो गए, you know this suits me, then this suits me, then this suits me, and then the moment something doesn't suit you, you know that.
So that is a really good way to avoid
actually you should, and one more thing, you can always do a patch test. So before somebody takes the product from my center, I ask my team to give them few testers so that they can use it on the corner of their mandible or on their neck, so that they know that this thing, they're not allergic to it. So this here in the corner of the mandible or on the neck, so they are not allergic to that. That way we make sure that the product suits them, even if when they go home and उनको लगता है कि इससे problem हो रहा है, then they know that कि किससे हो रहा है, and we can always reframe. So that way the regime is not lost. Otherwise उसका पूरा effect उनको lose हो जाएगा. They will not be able to gain benefit of it, and it's a superb regime.
Since the beginning of the podcast, you have really emphasized the point that a healthy lifestyle is more important than the skincare products you use. What are some other things, such as humidity, diet, stress management, that can play a huge role in the kind of skin that you have?
So there are certain things which you can improve upon. There are some things which are in your hands, and there are some things which are not. So the climatic factors and different things, environment, you cannot do anything about it. You have to.
And the skincare regimes have been optimized in a way to account for the climatic factors.
Exactly.
But things that are in your control, such as your diet, how much do they affect your skincare routine's effectiveness on your skin?
Very much. So if you want a good skin, definitely you need to improve upon your nutrition. You should see what you have in your plate. So you should have the micronutrients, the vitamins, so the colorful multivitamins, the vegetables, the colorful vegetables. So that way you know that you have the things. Then you should have a portion of protein, the portion of carbohydrate, a tablespoon of desi ghee also. Ghee is very important for your skin and your hair, along with fresh vegetables, green vegetables, colorful vegetables. So you need to have a balanced diet. Sometimes for munching, you can have a bowl of sprouts along with your favorite dry fruits, favorite fruits, and you have that. That will nourish you. So a good diet, stress-free living, meditation, letting go of things which stress you will definitely go a longer way to keep you healthy, to make your skin glowing and your hair good.
Thank you so much for joining us this week on Twachaa by Saraswat podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We will be answering all your questions in the comments, so don't hesitate to write them there. Also, all the products that we have talked about today, the links are in the description along with the secret coupon code REGIMEN, Regimen. It will get you 10% discount, and make sure to like, follow, and subscribe again. Also, for watching our SPF podcast, please click the video which is being shown on your screen right now.